My mom was the best. You know, everybody in your group of friends, everybody has like the one mom they want to go hang out with. That was my mom. Everyone always came to our house. My mom was always the carpool driver. She was the one that my friends talked to. Yeah, she was my best friend. I could talk to my mom about everything and anything. It never felt weird, it never felt awkward. She was the most outgoing person. She loved to throw parties, and we always had family events at our house. There's nothing that she loved more than having all the family over for holidays, for birthdays, for whatever. Very involved in our lives in every aspect. I mean, when my first child was born, she was with me from the minute labor started to the minute he was born. She even cut the cord when he was born. She's just there, you know, whatever you needed, she would be there. Okay, so around 12 years ago when Dave and I got married, my mom got hired to work at the church where we got married. And a couple years into that, she started having problems following through with some of her job tasks. So she was probably in her mid-50s. She was really young. You know, we just didn't really give it too much credence. But then it kind of got a little bit worse. She was forgetting, you know, not just where she put her car keys, but where she parked in the parking lot, and was walking around for an hour trying to find where her car was. And, you know, she started, you know, forgetting, oh, what's that word? You know what I'm trying to say. Like her speech and language started to sort of disappear a little bit. And that's when they told us early onset dementia at 56 years old. That was a tough pill to swallow. And I don't think we really understood what that meant and what it was going to mean for our family. She had been home, she was doing okay. Her disease was progressing, but she was still her, essentially. One night she just lost her temper and was really physically aggressive with my dad, and so he ended up having to call 911. And so when they came, it was about 4 sheriff's officers that came to the house and had to subdue her. And for Wisconsin, that means they cuffed her, they put her in the back of a police car. You know, I remember getting the phone call from my dad, just weeping. And I can count on one hand how many times in my whole life I've ever seen my dad cry. It's a really slow grieving process. It's not just mourning the loss of that person, it's mourning the loss of that person in pieces, you know, slowly over time. And it's hard because they're still there. So a typical memory care home that has a high staff ratio, has quality care, has an RN on staff, I mean, at the minimum, cost $5,000 a month. So then you start adding on to it, do they need medications? That's another $1,000 a month. Do they need, you know, are they ambulatory? No, okay, well that's another $1,000 a month. It can run you up to $10,000 a month. So we've started this fundraiser to try and raise money to pay for 1 year of private care for her, in hopes that it will do good for her soul and good for her body, good for her health, and that afterwards we'll be able to, I don't know, negotiate for public assistance or do another fundraiser and raise another year's worth of money. So we're just really praying and pleading and asking you to get the word out, to share this message with people, and to donate to help her have the best possible life that she can have with whatever years that she has left.